Hello, my name is Helen Campbell, formerly of DG Skig and now retired. My subject now is going to be what happens if you lose your wallet. Might you find it again? I'm sure this must have happened to most of you. And I'm going to start the speech now. So let's begin with that question. Have you ever lost your wallet? I have, certainly. I've lost mine 4 times. Once in Geneva, where, not surprisingly, this being Switzerland, I did get it back. Once in Milan train station, where no, I did not. In a Rome shopping street again, never saw it again. And finally in Brussels, where I was carjacked. Somebody poked an iron rod through the window of my car and snatched my bag, which was very stupidly sitting on the passenger seat. And I never saw the wallet again. So much for my experiences. But here's an interesting point. If you do lose your wallet, you might wonder how likely is it that you'll ever see it again? If it contains a lot of money, you are actually more likely to get it back. At least, so say some researchers who've been doing some experimental work here. A team of researchers decided to try to gauge global levels of civic honesty. All over the world, by the way. How did they do this? Well, they handed in 17,000 wallets to public and private institutions in 355 cities in 40 different countries. Handed over the wallets as though they had found them on the street or wherever. And what happened was that the wallets with a lot of money in them were far more likely to be returned, which I think is rather interesting. There are some exceptions to this as well. One person handed in the so-called lost wallet to the Vatican in Rome, and this wallet was never heard of or seen again. 2 more reported that they had handed in wallets, which were supposedly lost, to anti-corruption agencies in Kenya and in Malaysia. And again, the wallets were never seen again. Now, the wallets concerned contained either no money at all, or a smallish sum, like 10 or 15 euros, or a larger sum of 70 to 80 euros. Each wallet had a little pocket in it with business cards, name, title, email, address, so that the finder could contact the owner. The researchers posed as members of the public who had by chance found a wallet on the street or in a shop, and then dropped them off in some public reception area. For example, a post office, or a bank, or a police station, or a hotel. The idea was, the experiment was, to see how people behave and to see if there were any conclusions to be drawn. The researchers expected that people would be tempted to keep a wallet if it contained a lot of money. But actually, that isn't what happened at all. In fact, 50% of those who found a wallet with a small sum in it did try to contact the owner. 40% did so if there was no money at all. And the wallet with the larger sum, well, there, 75% or more were returned. So honesty won out. There was another survey carried out too in the UK and the United States and Poland. It was a similar sort of exercise, but a few questions were asked as well of people. The answers were more or less like this. If you don't return the wallet, it feels as though you're stealing when more money is involved. The thing is that most people apparently don't want to see themselves as thieves or being dishonest. Now for some revealing of where are the better and more honest countries. Well, top of the list for honesty is Denmark, followed by Sweden and then New Zealand. In those three countries, 80% of the wallets that were handed in were returned to their owners. At the bottom of the list, Peru, Mexico and Kenya. As for the UK, my country, well, it was somewhere in the middle. So now you know. Always be sure that you have some way, some card in your wallet so that someone can contact you if they are feeling honest. In fact, as I know from myself, the trouble was never the money that I lost, not even the credit cards. What I most cared about and could never replace, the photographs. And so nowadays I don't carry too many photographs in my wallet, and I always carry a business card so that the honest people who might find that wallet will get in touch with me. I hope they do. Thank you.